Hi there. Welcome to part 1 of Business English for Global Teams, B1 B2 level. I'm Nina, and if you work with colleagues from different countries, this series is for you. In this episode, you'll learn real phrases for virtual meetings that help you speak clearly, listen actively, and lead with confidence, even when English isn't your first language. These conversations are used every day in companies like Google, SAP, and Spotify, and now you can use them too. Listen, repeat, and get ready to own your next meeting. Let's begin. Starting meetings professionally. Can everyone hear me okay? My internet was a bit unstable earlier. Yes, you're coming through clearly now. Thanks for checking. Before we start, let's do a quick round of introductions. Just name and role. Great idea. I'll go first. I'm Lena, project manager from Berlin. Is this the right time for everyone, or should we adjust for time zones? It works for me. I'm in Toronto, so it's 9 a.m. here. Let's agree on the agenda. We have 30 minutes, so let's stay focused. Perfect. I've shared the agenda in the chat for reference. Should we record this meeting for those who couldn't attend? Yes, please. Just send the link afterward to the team channel. Is everyone on the same page with the goal of this meeting? Yes. We're deciding on the Q3 marketing budget, correct? Can we mute ourselves when we're not speaking to reduce background noise? Absolutely. I'll mute now, and unmute when I need to speak. Before we dive in, does anyone have urgent updates to share? Just one. The client approved the design. I'll send the email after this call. Let's set a timer for each topic, so we don't run over. Good call. I'll keep track and give a 2-minute warning. Is it okay if I share my screen to walk you through the data? Yes, go ahead. We're all ready to follow along. Interrupting politely and asking for clarity. Sorry to interrupt, but could you clarify what you mean by agile workflow? Of course. I mean short, weekly sprints with daily stand-ups. I didn't catch that. Could you repeat the deadline? Sure. The final version is due by Friday at 5 p.m. Central European Time. Can I jump in here? I have a quick suggestion. Yes, please. We value your input. What does bandwidth mean in this context? It means capacity. Do you have time and energy for this task? Could you speak a bit slower? I'm still getting used to different accents. No problem. I'll slow down and avoid idioms. Is it okay if I ask a question now, or should I wait until the end? Ask now, it's better to clarify as we go. I'm not sure I understand the next steps. Can you summarize? Yes. First, you'll draft the proposal. Second, I'll review it by Tuesday. Do you mean we should start this week, or next week? This week, ideally by Wednesday. Can you spell that term? I want to make sure I get it right. Sure. It's SCOP, scope. Is there a document I can read to understand this better? Yes, I'll share the project brief in the folder after the meeting. Summarizing and assigning tasks. So to confirm, you'll handle the design, and I'll manage the timeline. Exactly. And I'll send you the assets by tomorrow morning. Can we agree on who's responsible for each action item? Yes. Let's list them in the shared doc as we go. Just to make sure I got it right. I need to finalize the budget by Thursday. Correct. And send it to finance for approval. Who will follow up with the client after this meeting? I will. I'll schedule a call for early next week. Can you add that task to the project board so it's visible to everyone? Of course. I'll tag you and set the due date. Is there a shared folder where we can store all meeting notes? Yes, it's in the team drive under Q3 projects. Should we assign a note taker for future meetings? Good idea. We can rotate each week to share the load. Can you send a summary email after the meeting with all decisions? Yes, I'll send it by end of day, with clear action items. Is it okay if I double-check my task before I start working on it? Absolutely. Just message me on Slack if anything is unclear. Let's make sure deadlines are realistic. Do you need more time? Actually, yes. Can we push the review to Friday instead of Thursday? Handling tech issues. My screen froze. Can you repeat the last point? Sure. I said the deadline is flexible if you need more time. I can't see your screen. Can you share it? Of course. I'll stop and restart the screen share now. My audio is cutting out. Can someone tell me if you hear me now? Yes, you're good. It must have been a temporary glitch. I'm having trouble accessing the shared document. Can you resend the link? Yes, I'll paste it in the chat again. Make sure you're logged in. The video is very blurry. Is it my connection or yours? It's probably your internet. Try turning off your video to save bandwidth. I got disconnected. Did I miss anything important? Just the action items. I'll send you the notes right after the meeting. Can we switch to phone audio if the internet doesn't improve? Yes, I'll call the meeting line. Everyone has the number. My microphone isn't working. Can I type in the chat instead? Sure. We'll read your messages out loud so everyone hears. Is there a backup platform we can use if Zoom crashes? Yes, we can move to Google Meet. I'll send the link in the chat. Sorry for the delay. My laptop needed a restart. No worries. We're glad you're back. We were just assigning tasks. Managing time zones and scheduling. Is 3 p.m. Central European Time too late for our team in India? It's 6:30 p.m. here. A bit late, but manageable this once. Can we find a time that works for both US and European teams? How about 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for p.m. Central European Time? That's usually the sweet spot. Should we rotate meeting times so it's fair for everyone? Yes, let's alternate between morning and afternoon slots. Is it okay if I leave 10 minutes early? My next meeting starts right after. Of course. Just let us know before you go. Do you have a calendar invite with the correct time zone? Yes, I sent it in your local time. Check your email. Can we record the meeting for team members in Australia who can't join live? Absolutely. I'll upload it to the shared drive by tomorrow. Is this time consistent every week, or do we need to reconfirm? It's every Tuesday at this time. I'll send a recurring invite. What's the best way to propose a new meeting time? Just suggest 2 to 3 options in the team chat. We'll vote quickly. Is it rude to join a meeting late if I'm in a different time zone? Not if you message the host first. Just say you'll join as soon as you can. Can we avoid scheduling meetings on Friday afternoons? Yes, let's keep Fridays free for focus work. Good suggestion. Building rapport and trust. How was your weekend? Did you recover from the conference? It was great. I'm a bit tired, but inspired by all the new ideas. Did you have a good vacation? You look refreshed. Yes, I spent 2 weeks hiking in the mountains. No emails, just nature. Is this your first time working with a global team? Yes, and I'm learning so much. Everyone's been very patient. How's the new project going? I heard it's challenging. It's intense but rewarding. And the team is amazing. Do you celebrate any special holidays this time of year? Yes, we have midsummer next week. Lots of dancing and flowers. Is it okay if I share a personal update before we start? Of course. We're not just colleagues. We're humans too. How do you usually unwind after a long workday? I cook, read, or take a walk. Simple things that help me reset. Did you watch the webinar last week? It was really useful. Yes. I took notes. Want me to share them with you? Is there anything I can do to support you on this project? Actually, yes. If you could review my draft, that would be huge. Thanks for your help last time. It made a big difference. You're very welcome. I'm always happy to collaborate. Disagreeing respectfully. I see your point, but have you considered the budget impact? That's a fair concern. Maybe we could run a small pilot first. I'm not sure that approach will work for our timeline. What part worries you? Maybe we can adjust the scope. I understand why you'd suggest that, but I have a different idea. I'd love to hear it. Let's compare both options. That might be risky without more data. You're right. Let's gather feedback from 5 customers before deciding. I appreciate your perspective, but I think we should prioritize quality. Agreed. Let's extend the deadline by 2 days to get it right. Is there a way to test this before we commit fully? Yes, we can do an A/B test with 10% of users next week. I'm concerned about the client's reaction to this change. Good point. Let's run it by them before we finalize. What if we combine both ideas into one solution? That could work. Let me sketch it out quickly. I'm not comfortable with that deadline. It feels too aggressive. Let's look at the tasks together. Maybe we can redistribute the work. Can we revisit this decision next week with more information? Yes, let's table it for now and come back with data. Closing meetings strongly. Thanks everyone. I'll send the notes by end of day. Perfect. And I'll start on my tasks first thing tomorrow. Before we go, does anyone have final questions? Just one. Can we add the budget link to the shared folder? Done. Let's celebrate this milestone. Great work, team. Yes. This was a tough sprint, but we nailed it. I really appreciate everyone's focus and collaboration today. Same here. It's a pleasure working with such a talented group. Should we schedule the next check-in now? Yes. How about next Tuesday at the same time? Can I get feedback on my presentation? I'm trying to improve. Of course. I'll send you a few suggestions after the meeting. Is there anything we should do differently next time? Maybe keep the agenda to 3 topics max. This felt a bit rushed. Thanks for your patience with my questions. I'm still learning. Don't worry. Asking questions is how we all grow. Have a great rest of your day, and enjoy the weekend. You too. See you all next week. I'll follow up on all action items. Feel free to ping me if anything's unclear. Sounds good. Thanks for leading this so well. Great work. You just practiced 80 real English phrases for confident, clear, and connected virtual meetings, whether you're in Berlin, Toronto, Sydney, or Bangalore. This is part 1 of Business English for Global Teams, B1/B2 level. In part 2, we'll master professional emails, tone, structure, and clarity. If you found this helpful, subscribe and hit the bell. And don't forget to turn on subtitles, CC, for better understanding. Thanks for learning with me. I'm Nina, and I'll see you in the next meeting.